Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I just went ahead and filmed this makeup look. This is a one brand makeup tutorial using all Wet n Wild products. If you would like to see how I achieved this look and which Wet n Wild products I used for it, then just keep watching. Okay, so I've already gone ahead and did my eyebrows. I used the Wet n Wild Color Icon brow pencil. It looks like this. Honestly, I would not recommend this for brows because it is super soft. I had to sharpen it a couple of times just to get my brows done. It's just way too soft for my liking, so there's that. Now I'm just going to go in with the Wet n Wild Ultimate Brow Highlighter and then just clean up underneath the brows a little bit. Okay, next I'm going to prime my face with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Face Primer. This is actually my first time trying this too, so I guess this will be kind of a first impression as well. It feels nice. It's not greasy or sticky. Well, it's a little tacky as primer is, but I'm just glad that's not greasy or oily. Hopefully this will keep the foundation on my nose. I usually have trouble with like foundation gliding around on my nose and not staying for some reason. And the only thing that I've noticed that actually works for me is the Smashbox Primer Water, which I won't be using today. So you will see. I'm just gonna like press that into my skin a little bit. I don't have an eye primer from Wet n Wild, so I've used this before and it actually worked pretty good. So I'm just gonna go in with the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Makeup Concealer Stick. And this is in the color Follow Your Bisque. I think this is the lightest color, but that doesn't matter if we're just using it for an eye primer. I'm just going to use my fingers to blend that out. And I finally painted my fingernails. I'm sure you guys noticed that in every one of my other videos they just look jacked up. So I actually painted them so they'll look nice for this video. I'm just going to go ahead and set that with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Press Powder in Warm Light. Okay, so I think I want to go for like a purpley kind of look today because I really want to use one of the new liquid eyeshadows from the Mermaid collection, so hopefully we can do that. Okay, so I have a couple palettes here. I have this one, which is Flirting at the After Party. This is one of the limited edition eyeshadow palettes. I'm not sure how long ago this came out. And then I also have this one, which is Petal Pusher, and this one, of course, is still out. It's in the regular collection. I think I'm going to go in with this color. Oops, this color in the crease. Okay, now I think I'm going to go in with a little bit of this lighter color here, and then just kind of blend that on the top, just kind of blend it out a little more. Okay. Next, I think I'm going to go in to this other palette. There's a few more darker shades in this one I want to go in with. Let's see, yeah. I think I'm going to go in with maybe a mixture of these two shades here and kind of darken up the outer corner. Brush isn't as stiff as I'd like it to be. This is the Morphe M562, but it'll do. I was getting their like monthly subscription there for a while, and I think I might sign back up for it because it's $20 a month and you get at least $30 worth of brushes every month, and I love their brushes, so I think that's a great deal. Now I think we can go in with this liquid eyeshadow from the Midnight Mermaid collection. This one is Aquatic Prism. Look how gorgeous that is. I love it. I'm hoping it'll go with this look. I guess this has a little more blue and green in it than I thought, but hey, I guess we're going for like a mermaid look. So pretty. But Wild is killing it. I'm gonna let that set for a little while and we can move on to the face. And I have two of their foundations here. I have the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation in Nude Ivory. And then I also have their Cover All Foundation in Fair and Light. So I've tried this one before and it seemed really light for me, so I might try to mix these two and see how that goes. So I'm going to use my beauty blender. Just give this a little shake. Seems to be sticking to my nose okay. So now I'm going to go in with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer in Light Ivory. Okay, and then to set under my eyes, I'm going to use what I have left of this Wet n Wild Color Icon contouring palette. I'm going to use the highlight shade. This is the older version when it first came out, Caramel Toffee. I think the new ones they came out with, like they switched the names. Like the one that has the more orangey bronzer and the more yellowy highlight is now Caramel Toffee, and I think this one is now Dolce de Leche or something like that. So I'm not sure why they switched them around, but like I said, I'm going to go in with the highlighting shade of this one and set under my eyes real quick. And they're already starting to crease, so and I'm just going to set under my eyes because I don't really want to set the rest of my face, because I swear every time I do I just look like a powdery mess no matter how much setting spray I use. So we're just gonna, oh my gosh, look at my forehead. I should at least set my forehead. I'm gonna go ahead and set my forehead too because it's wanting to crease on me, so not today, forehead. Actually, I'll just go ahead and set everywhere I put that. Concealer. Just down like the center of my face. Okay, so now I think I'm going to go back to the eyes for a little bit. I want to deepen up the crease a little bit so it blends a little better with the liquid shadow. I think I'm going to go in with this like sparkly black here on the bottom and try to blend that in the crease a little bit. It kind of looks like when I'm trying to go back in and blend this black against the liquid, it looks like it's kind of removing it a little bit, unfortunately. So I might have to go back in and add a little bit more of that liquid shadow. I'm just going to go back in with the brush I used for the purple shadows and just kind of blend that a little more, not adding any more shadow to it, just so it's a little more seamless and blended. Don't want any harsh lines. Go back in with the liquid shadow and just add a little tiny bit more where it looks like it was removed a little. Okay, so we're gonna let that dry again, and this will move on to the face. I'm going to go ahead and go in with the contour side of this contouring palette and start to contour a little bit, warm up my face a little bit. I'm going to use the Morphe M551 for this. Go around my forehead as well, and this 5 head back to a 4 head. Blend this a little more into my hairline, so it looks crazy. And I'm also going to go along my jawline. Try to mask this double chin a little bit. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and contour my nose as well. Or at least attempt to. I'm still not the greatest at this, but you live and you learn. drink break. This is the frozen hot chocolate from Dunkin', and it's very delicious, in case you're wondering. Okay, back to the nose. I'm gonna go a little bit underneath to make it look less bulbous, is that the word? Make it look a little less giant. But I kind of like a harsh nose contour. Just a little, just a tad harsh. Everybody has their own preference, of course. You do you. You do exactly what you want to do, girl. I guess it looks a little better. It's a little slender, hopefully. Doesn't look crazy on camera. Okay, so this is... I feel like this needs to be blended a little more, so I'm gonna see if I can correct that so it matches the other side. I swear I can never get them to look the same. So I think I want to go in with, oh, that's not Wet n Wild though. I need like a mint shadow. Let me look for a mint shadow. I had one in mind, but it's mixed. It's not Wet n Wild, so I can't use that. This one might do. I'm going to take a little bit of this one. This is from the Blue Had Me at Hello palette. Take a little bit of this minty bluish color here. I think I want to dab that a little bit on the center of my eyelids. I'm just going to use my finger for this. You can't really see it. Can't really see it. That's okay. I'm just going to actually... I'm going to pat this all over that liquid shadow, I guess, to kind of set it and smooth it out a little more, so it's not doing what I wanted it to do. I think I really want to go in with some glitter. I have this Wet n Wild Mega Sparkle glitter in confetti. This stuff is so pretty. I think I want to put some of this in the center of the lid. So I'm going to... What am I going to use for this? I don't have a Wet n Wild primer for this, so I'm going to have to go in with my e.l.f. glitter glue. So I'm only cheating a little bit, okay? I put a little of this on my hand because I don't want to apply it with this. That'll probably just make a mess. So I put a little bit on the back of my hand. I'm going to use this brush to apply it to the center of my lids. And then I'm just going to use my finger to apply the glitter and get it open without spilling it everywhere. Oh, this is so pretty. Okay, so I'm just going to take like what's on the cap here because there's a pretty good amount and dab that. Oh, you see that? Yes! Look how pretty. Oh, I'm living. I am living. Yes, come through, Wet n Wild glitter. Hopefully you guys can see how pretty that is. Okay. Moving on before I get a little too excited about this. Now we're going to work on the under eyes. I think I want to go in. I'm going to use a little bit of the Ultimate Brow highlighter in my waterline just to lighten that up a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to go in with, I think, this purple from the Petal Pusher palette. This purplish. Looks more blue on camera, but it's definitely like a true, like, sparkly purple. I'm going to take that and run that along the bottom. If I can find a brush to do this. Morphe Smudger brush. This is the M508. If you're wondering, the other brushes I used for my lid is the Morphe E22, and I also used this Just Blending brush from Lab 2. This is from Walmart. It's actually a really good brush, and I've heard from a lot of different people that this is actually a dupe for a MAC brush, so that's good. I also use I think I already mentioned this one, the M562, that little tiny like blending brush. And then I also use this little, I don't know what kind of brush you would call this, but this is from BH Cosmetics. Just a little like smudger type of brush. And then this is another BH Cosmetics brush that I used for my nose contour, in case you all were wondering. So now I'm going to go in with this purple and smudge that underneath. Just focusing on like the outer half of the eye. So I'm going to go in with some different color on the inner part. You want to kind of blend that up into the top shadow so it's a little seamless. Okay, now I'm going to go back in with this M562 brush. I'm going to dust off the color that I had on before. Going back in with a little bit of this purple and then just kind of smudge this out a little bit so it's a little more blended and not as harsh. And kind of blend that up into the top too so it's all blended and seamless. Okay, now I'm going to, I think, what do we want to do now? I think I like this purplish pinky like metallic color here. I'm going to put that on like the inner part of the lower lash line. And I'm going to do that with, you know what, I'm just going to use the little thing that came with it. I think I want to take a little bit of the highlighter, the new highlighter from the Midnight Mermaid collection, and this is in the color, was this on the sticker that came off too? I'm pretty sure this is called Midnight Moon. I'm pretty sure it's called Midnight Moon. But I'm going to take a little bit of this and put it on my inner corner. I'm going to use the Morphe E36 for this, 36, however you want to say it. And we're going to slather this onto our inner corners. I want to put a little bit of this in under my brow bone as well. I'm going to take that brush that we used for the crease and then just kind of blend those together. I think I need a little bit of some kind of turquoise underneath the eye. So I'm going to go in. Does anybody else's nose run when they do their makeup? I don't know why. Every time I do my makeup, my nose wants to run and my eyes want to water real bad. But that's not going to stop me from doing it. Okay? Okay. Okay, so I'm going to go back in with this Blue Had Me at Hello. We're going to go back in with this turquoise color here. And I think I want to put that a little bit in the center underneath my eye if I can find my brush. Here it is. I'm going to use the M508 for this again. I'm just going to smudge a little bit of that turquoise underneath. Yes. Yes, that's what I was going for. Okay. Going back in with this purple, I just want to put a little more on the bottom there. Since I added that turquoise, I want to brighten that purple up a little more again. These are definitely some mermaid eyes. Hopefully you guys enjoy this. Okay, now I did go ahead and pick up a liner from Wet n Wild, but I don't think I want to do any liner. I don't want to really take away from this beautifulness happening on my lids right now. So I'm just going to go in with some mascara. I'm going to use the Wet n Wild Mega Length Mascara. And I think I have another one. Let me see. Yes, I also have the Max Volume Mascara. So we'll probably try this one. Actually, I like how this one lengthens, so we'll try this one first, and I really like this one for the bottom lashes, and I might go in with a second coat of this on the top, so we'll see how that goes. First, I'm going to go ahead and curl them because my lashes are very sad. I'm not a false lash person. I know Wet n Wild does make some false lashes, and I've actually seen them at Dollar Tree recently. So if you are into false lashes, by all means, girls, slap those babies on. And, you know, if you like false lashes, you go ahead and apply them. But I'm going to skip them today because they're just not for me. So I'm going to go ahead and curl my sad little real lashes. Okay, and then I'm going to go in with the Mega Length Mascara. This definitely gives my lashes not very much volume, but definitely length. I definitely notice some length. And it definitely separates them nicely as well. So you guys can tell. Now, a tip for you guys, if you are going to dip your wand back into your mascara, you never want to pump it because that just pushes air into your mascara and it will dry out very quickly. So you just want to twist it and then pull it back out. You know what I wish though? I do wish that Wet n Wild's products had mirrors in them. Like, I noticed none of their palettes or compacts have mirrors in them. So I'm gonna use this pretty little one I have here. I'm pretty sure I got this at Dollar Tree. Isn't that cute? I love Dollar Tree. You guys should know this. I always post hauls. Okay, why won't it open? There we go. So now I'm going to do my bottom lashes. Oh, there's a little bit of fallout, but that's okay. We'll just sweep that away. Sweep it away, y'all. Don't worry. Now I am just going to go back into the top lashes with this mascara, see if that adds any volume for me. This has a rubber brush, which usually I'm not a fan of, but it does the job, right? Okay, now the eyes are done. We're going to go back to the face. We're going to add some blush and some highlight and all that good stuff. So I have tons of blushes and highlighters from Wet n Wild, but I pulled these two out to use today. These are the Wet n Wild Color Icon Ombre Blushes. And I have Princess Diaries. Just like this. It's just kind of like a peachy pink ombre. And then I also have In a Purple Haze, which is really pretty. It's like a pink purple ombre. So I think I want to go in with a little of both of these. I think I want to mix them together and see what kind of color they create. So first I'm going to dip into the peachy one, and then a little bit into the purple one. I need better lighting. Well, I have a ring light. I think I just need a better camera. One day, when I'm rich and famous. If that ever happens. Just gonna keep on trucking, y'all. I'm just gonna blend this together a little better. Blend it into my contour a little better so it's not like looking like Neapolitan ice cream on the face. Okay, now I'm going to go back in with the Mermaid highlighter and use that on my face. I'm going to use the Morphe M510 brush. This is one of my favorite highlighting brushes, and Jeffree Star raves about it as well, so there you go. It's so pretty. And I like to blend this down a little bit onto my cheekbones so when you smile, it's nice and bingy. Run this down the nose. Cupid's bow. A little bit on my chin, and then just a little bit right here. I'm just gonna blend that out a little bit so it's not so harsh. Okay, now for lip color, I do have all 4 of the new Midnight Mermaid lip colors, but I think since the eyes are so in your face, I'm gonna go in with another one of their liquid cat suits. I think I like this one. This one is Rebel Rose. Okay, now we're going to go in with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Natural Finish Setting Spray, and I have used this before. This is actually my second bottle of it. I like it a lot. Just gonna use my Dollar Tree fan to help that dry a little faster. And that's the finished look, guys. Hope you like it. I think it's really, of course, it's really dramatic. It's really glam. I think it was really fun to do. I really enjoyed trying some new products from Wet n Wild. Like I said, I love Wet n Wild. I've loved them for years, and they are just really killing it nowadays. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this one brand tutorial. If you really like this, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe, and let me know if you'd like to see more of these kinds of videos. I will definitely be, happy to do those for you. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!